Hi there, it's Grace here. So just wanted to show and share with you how I go about starting to apply my makeup, because a lot of you guys see my maybe before and after photos, or just the after photos and close-ups of different eye looks I do. So I just wanted to show you barefaced from the start how we go about doing that. As you can see, no makeup, very bad acne breakouts at the moment, terribly suffering at the moment. Hopefully they're going to go down soon. So wanted to show you what I do, how I apply my makeup. So we've got a beauty blender. I've submerged it in water, give it a wash with some cleanser and wrung out all the droplets. So there's going to be no excess moisture, but it's very damp, so it'll make it really nice and easy to blend out my makeup. So I've already moisturised, I've already applied primer. So I've got two concealers here. I vary. I don't really think it matters for my skin tone what colour I use. So I've got these two, I've got an amber and I've got a light. I just vary what I use. The light colour I tend to use for highlighting, and it just depends on the different problems with my skin, how I need to cover them. So I think I'm going to go for a light today. So as I said, I've moisturised, I've put primer on, I've also put a setting spray on just to begin with. So I'm just going to go ahead and start to cover up, and it kind of looks like I'm doing a bit of a camouflage, but there is so much spots that I need to cover up. So as my skin is terrible at this moment in time, it does get better. It just depends on what I've been eating and my sleeping pattern, stresses for us women, time of month makes it flare up, eating chocolate. They all bloody play a factor in my skin anyway, at least. I don't know about your skin, but my skin definitely does react to different things I eat and different stresses. So there we go, got a nice little paint by numbers splats going on my face. So straight away I'm just going to put my foundation straight onto the top of that. So I'm going to use my beauty blender, and then it'll go straight over concealer. I don't blend out concealer. Some people put concealer on before they do the foundation, some people do it after. I do it before, just because I want to cover up the redness. So I put little tiny blobs on, and it's a liquid powder mineral foundation that I use. So it goes on as liquid, and then it blends out, and when it's done it gives you like a powder feel and finish, which I prefer. Some people prefer more of a sheen, but I prefer more of a matte look. And then if I want to add a bit more of a sheen, I go ahead and do that afterwards. So it's just really easy. It's the quickest way I've found to apply my makeup. To be honest, when I started putting makeup on, I didn't know what shade I was using. I used to guess when I used to go to the shop and buy the foundation, and I used to just use my finger, which I'm sure some of us are guilty of. And it spreads germs, especially if you're putting your fingers into the products. It leaves bacteria in the products the next time. If you haven't washed your hands, again, spreading bacteria. So that's why I wash this sponge every day with cleanser as well, so it doesn't encourage bacteria to grow on it and spread onto my face, because obviously my face is already covered in spots. I don't want to encourage any more. So as you can see, that is really easy, and it's covering really well, and I haven't really put much on. I've put tiny little few blobs on, and it just covers it really well, and it's really quick and easy. So yeah, the first thing I used to do was use my fingers, and that was terrible. I'd have loads of different patches on my face, wasn't blended out very well. And then I started using a brush. I watched a tutorial because I was like, well, what can I do to make my makeup go on better and easier? So I saw that someone had put like a Nicole Kidman, how she puts her makeup on, and it was with a concealer brush, so like this, a flat brush, and that just takes forever. You're just there all day striping it out, and then yeah, you end up with stripes on your face, you end up with bristles on your face. So I just literally use that to put the concealer onto my face, and I also use it for contouring and highlighting, but it's just putting the product in one place. And then I just use the beauty blender. I've got a couple of spots on my neck, but I'm not bothered about them. I just use the beauty blender, and it is super quick and so easy, and it's easy as well for when I'm putting makeup on people's faces. I give them a brand new beauty blender that they can take home with them once I've applied the makeup, and it just makes it so much easier and gives you a nice easy result. And then I can go back in, and if there's some redness showing up, which there's a little bit, and I can just go back over those. Doesn't need to be neat. And that is it. So it's super quick. So people who say they don't have time to apply makeup in the morning before they go out, it really is super easy, but it's preference. If you're somebody who doesn't need to wear makeup, that's fab, but if you do like wearing makeup every day, like I do, get yourself one of these beauty blenders. I've sold lots to people, and it's about time that I share what I do, how I use it, tips for keeping it clean, and yep, always wash it in between so you don't have bacteria. So now I've put my foundation on. I'm happy with the coverage. Yes, I have a few spots. Yes, they're coming through a little bit, but they're nowhere near as bad as before. This foundation is also the right shade for my skin, so it's blended nicely onto my neck, so I don't have any orange or any it's too light or too dark. So just a few little sprays with my 10 years younger setting spray. And then I also, even though it is a powder finish, I like to add a little bit extra powder just to set it, basically. This is just my personal preference. You don't need to go. Everyone's got their own amounts of makeup and they feel comfortable with applying, from the very basic to, you know, the knowledgeable, the educated, and it just depends how many products you have. I have a lot of products. Some people just have a little bit of foundation and they're happy. A little bit of mascara, a little bit of eyeliner. But yeah, I have tons and tons of makeup. So basically, that is my face done within a few minutes. And I mean, I'm happy with that. That's just an everyday look to go out of the house with. I can go over contouring on the next video, so if you've got any comments, just put them down below and let me know if you need to see anything, or if you want to ask any questions, feel free and I'll get back to you. Okay, see you later guys, bye.